So let me talk about the past because there is a person there that I want to look at. Okay. So in the past, and I feel like this might be a past relationship. Like it's no longer in the picture. It's just somebody in the past. We have here the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, this is a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this can be male or female. The cards in a general reading are not gender specific, okay? So this is a water sign that you have dealt with. This is someone who has endless amount of patience. They're very loving, very, very caring. And a lot of the times I feel like they will support you like in front of other people. They will, it's like you're the apple of their eye. When you talk to them, you feel like you're the only person in the room. You know, like their attention, their energies, their love, their devotion is very, very concentrated towards you. So this is a really good relationship partner. And I'm feeling like this is a person from your past where they're so calm. Their energy is so neutral, and their energy is just like, you know, they don't get riled up because emotionally they're very, very, very strong. So there was a lot of disputes and power struggles with this person. So I don't know why that would be the case, but I feel like with the Five of Wands, this is a card about conflict. This is a card about not seeing eye to eye. So you're not an impulsive sign. You're definitely not. But I'm feeling like so many of you are dealing with this person. You feel like they're a little bit self-indulgent. You feel like they're a little bit lazy. You feel like they're not as productive as they should be. And you also feel as well, they might be very, very stuck on traditional gender roles. So for example, they think that men are supposed to do this, women are supposed to stay in the kitchen, the men go out and make money. So I feel like there is a reversal when it comes to gender roles. And I feel like you feel like they're not really, you know, chipping in, or they feel like you're not chipping in. So there's an element here about two people who have a lot of struggles trying to make a relationship work, okay? And I'm also sensing for many of you, you can be quite critical. And this person is so laid back where they keep a lot of things hidden. So for example, you know, you can get upset, you can criticize people, you know how to hurt somebody with your words. When you're very upset, you know exactly what to say to really, I guess, like to really hurt somebody. And so you might look back at this situation and you're just like, wow, that person was really good. And you might also think, I didn't behave in a way that was honorable. I didn't behave in a way that was appropriate, or I didn't behave in a way that allowed the relationship to work. So if you're dealing with this water sign from your past, I feel like some of you are kind of kicking yourself. Some of you are also dealing with this process of introspection where you're kind of like, what did I do wrong in that past relationship and how can I fix it? How can I make myself so that I'm a lot more centered, so I'm a lot more loving, so that I'm a lot less critical of the people that are around me, so that I can be in a healthy relationship. So right off the bat, that's what I'm sensing. The Queen and the King, usually it means a relationship duel. But because this energy is in the reverse and this one is in the upright position, I feel like some of you might be pining for that past relationship because you feel like you did something wrong, or you felt that you didn't behave in a you know, like in an honorable way, or you didn't try hard enough. And so I can assure you, I feel like this is moving away into the past. It's not coming back in. So the important thing is, you know, take what we learn from it and then, you know, move on and not make that same mistake. Okay. So learn from the past. Don't pine after it. Just learn from it and move forward. Okay. What I feel is coming through in this present situation here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have as well the Five of Pentacles. This relationship partner, now that they're no longer in your life, I feel like many of you, you feel a little bit devastated. You feel almost as if I couldn't keep that relationship partner, who's going to want me? So you're doubting a lot. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting your lovability. You're doubting your capability to bounce back. You're doubting your worthiness. That's what I'm feeling happening here. And I'm sensing that for many of you, this might have been somebody that you were married to. Okay. So now we are at a point where we have new love, new relationships here. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. And when it's your sign, when it's in your suit, it basically means the new beginning of something very solid, very pragmatic, very stable, very reliable. And it's something that you can trust in. But because it's a seed of something new, you need to change your attitude towards it. So if you're like, I should have done this, I should have done that in that past relationship, now's your chance. Now's your chance to not only talk about it, but really build it, develop it, devote a lot of your attention to it, to nurture it, to make sure that it works. I feel like what you have to do is really acknowledge, that past person was great. They really took care of me. Excuse me. They took care of me really well. So in my next relationship, I'm going to vow to be just as loving, as committed, as patient with the next person that's coming into my life. But I feel like you have somebody coming in. With this Ace of Pentacles, it's basically a relationship that can be built, that can be very solid, long lasting, but you need to put in the TLC in order to, get it to work the way that you want. And this relationship is really restoring your sense of self-worth, okay? The Five of Pentacles usually basically means like a breakdown in a relationship where two people have joint assets together. So it's a messy divorce. It's a messy breakup. When it shows up in the reverse position, it basically means overcoming this sense of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, no one's going to ever love me, I'm not going to find another person. So I feel like you have a new relationship coming in that's rebuilding your self-esteem. Crowning this reading is something that you are thinking about. We have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is greatly about getting a lot of success, having a lot of people looking at you in a very positive manner, having a lot of people see you, eyeing you, asking you out for dates, adoring you, stopping at your door, ringing your doorbell, whatever the situation is. But there's an element here as well. If you look at his face, he seems a little bit bored. He seems a little bit, this guy, this person. So they seem a little bit like, been there, done that. No one's really standing out. No one really tickles my fancy. So I feel like you're positioning yourself as well in love relationship where a lot of people look at you very favorably. And it's linked up here with the Queen of Pentacles, where you are very abundant, where you are very, I want to say like prosperous, abundant, attractive. And so you have a lot to offer. You know that. And that's why you're very, very picky about who you date. So for many of you, I feel like there might be an earth sign. So a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, another earth sign that is bringing you stability. So that can be their sun, moon, or rising. They're bringing you a lot of stability. This is the beginning of a new love, and it's really going to restore your sense of, self-worth, okay? The foundation here is something that you know to be true. It's something that's going to be happening throughout this month. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the Princess of Pentacles. So this is like the Page of Pentacles. One of the reasons I don't use this deck a lot is because the naming can get very confusing. But it's the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Three of Wands in the reverse. The water sign, that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, it's not going to be coming back into the picture. I feel like the new person, you're kind of like measuring, weighing the new person against the old person. and you're already like, that old person is really good, and the new person, will they be able to match up? Will they be able to measure up? So there's that element about, comparing apples and oranges, and you should not do that. But also comparing relationship partner, that's a recipe for disaster. Okay, take the new with the new energy, give it your all, and run with it. Comparing past relationships and current relationship partner, it's not a good beginning. It's not a good start to a relationship. And if you're doing that constantly, I feel like that can create, like sabotage in your relationship. I'm also sensing for many of you, you might have children. You might have children, little ones here with the page energy. Might have children with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They might be dating again. They might be in another relationship right now. And your child might, you might share children together. And so your child might be telling you, oh, dad or mom is dating again. And I feel like it rubs you the wrong way. First of all, there is a little bit of jealousy that I see coming through. And I'm also sensing as well, the child might be saying, might be telling you a lot of information about who mom or dad is dating. And you're just like, I don't really want to hear it, but you're kind of curious. So I feel that element coming through. And I'm also sensing this can go, a different way too, where you're the one who has a new relationship and you're trying to move on with your life. And I feel like the person from the past all of a sudden feels like they're not ready to let you go. So I feel like a lot of past energy interfering with current relationships. I'm also sensing like blended family situations can be a source of drama in your relationships. Okay. So like past partners who are still not ready to let you go, or you not being able to let a past relationship partner go, especially if you have children together. So there's that element as well. With this Three of Wands, it's like waiting for things to happen. So if this is a person from your past, you need to let it go because you're like confusing the energy. New love needs to be treated with, with a delicate hand. It can't be, it needs to be treated as if it's new. It needs to be held up and it needs to be, brought to a sacred level. So you can't really contaminate it with old energy. Okay. So I feel like you need to let it go. You need to live in this moment and you need to nurture your existing relationship. So moving forward into the future position, we have here the Ten of Wands, which is you finally deciding, you know what, it's not worth it. I need to drop that baggage. I need to let it go. I need to let the past go. And I need to approach this with a fresh pair of eyes, and I need to nurture it and fix it. And we also have as well, this is a marriage card. So I feel like whoever you're in a relationship with, I feel very strongly another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there is going to be a proposal. There is going to be, like wedding bells, celebration, buying new property together, moving in together, taking a relationship to the next level, really trusting in your new relationship partner. And I also have here a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this person, the water sign, might have children. So, another like a child with you or with another person. So I feel like that relationship is a little bit rocky. Okay. It's showing up here in the foundation. And as the foundation, it is very rocky. So I feel like you're better off pursuing other opportunities. Okay. So singles, please get out and date this month. With this Ace of Pentacles, it's a very beautiful energy. It's like meeting somebody that is on point with you and meeting somebody that's really compatible with you, that wants to build things with you. Okay. And they're not going to be like self-serving or lazy or, taking things for granted. I feel like they're going to be on the same page with you and they want to build a life together. They're looking for a serious relationship and they understand the meaning of hard work and putting in the work.